damn. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. I wasn't sure if I wanted to touch on this, but then I ended up getting motherfucking pissed. So I decided, yep, I'm going to have to talk about it because now I saw something about it again and got mad as hell earlier today. So I knew I had to make a fucking video about this shit. I'm sorry, Bill Cosby. I'm sorry. This is what makes me so upset. I do not want to bring a black man down. I just don't want to be a part of that shit. But you did this to these motherfucking 60 women. Yes, you did. Okay, now we already basically have confessions of him saying that shit. We all know about it. He done said it hella times. He done actually confessed that he's putting stuff in people's drinks in the past. You know, other shit like that. Okay. I guess I don't know if it could be used during this trial or what. I don't know, but we all know that we've heard the evidence and stuff. Okay, it came out a while ago. Now, recently we've had the two daughters. I believe one is like 45 and one is like 50 or 50 something. Come out and talk about their feelings on the whole entire situation. So what they're trying to say is that, they do feel like race has a lot to do with it. And basically, it's because of racism that, he's in this position. Now, don't get me wrong. Okay, that shit happens all the time to us, especially when it has to do with the law. Okay, that always happens to us. But I don't agree that this is one of those times. He did that shit. Okay. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was about no racism ass shit. Now, when it comes to the fact that his show got taken off the air, whereas we've had other people, I'm not even going to get into these other names and all this other shit, but we have other people, and we all know who I'm talking about. We have other people who have molested children and all kinds of things who still has their shows played on TV. We have people who married and had kids with their children that they adopted and raised as children, okay, and was molesting them, and they still have their movies played on TV. On TV. You know what I mean? So, and they're still known as one of the greats. But Bill Cosby damn near got everything stripped from him. So yeah, I do. It is different. It is different if he was white and did this shit. Oh, it would have definitely been different. Now, is he not guilty? Oh no, in my opinion, he's definitely guilty. But I do think it would have been a different situation if he was white. So yes, but he still did that shit. Okay. Then the other daughter was talking about how she knows her father so well and. This would never, this is something he could never do. He'd never do something like this. You don't know your dad in that way. You do not, hopefully, shit. You don't know your father in that type of way. You know your father as a fucking father. Okay? He can be a whole bunch of other different shit when he's not around you. Now, as people in general, we have different personalities, or not different personalities, but you know what I'm saying? We have different mannerisms and, we might highlight different type of characteristics around different people. For example, you're not going to do the same things around your boyfriend, as you are maybe a coworker you don't really know, or you're not gonna, hopefully you don't talk to your friends maybe the same way that you necessarily talk to your grandma, or like you wouldn't talk to your grandma necessarily maybe about, some stuff you would talk to your friends about, like maybe about getting some dick or some shit like that. I don't know if I really would talk to my grandma and great grandma about some stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, you're different around people as you should be. I mean, that's as you should be. So you don't know that side of him. You don't know anything about that part of him at all to even be able to even say anything, in my opinion. Now, I understand you do know him as a person in other ways and things like that, but I mean, girl, what does that have to do with him raping 60 women, girl? Okay, nice try. Y'all tried, and in my opinion, that shit failed. Okay, it made me even more pissed that I had to make a goddamn video about it, because I was just gonna leave the shit the fuck alone. Okay, go sit your old asses down somewhere. Okay, you don't know if he did this shit or not. Thank you for your opinion or whatever like that. But he brought this shit on his own self. He shouldn't have been raping motherfucking women. Now, let me know what y'all think. You might not even think he did it. You might think all these 60 women made this shit up, and you might be right, shit. You know what I mean? Comment below. Comment below if you think this is racist, or have to do with racism. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think about this whole story. Let me know if her knowing him as a father, has anything to really do with him in other aspects of his life as a grown-ass man. Let me know what y'all think. And if you like this video, like, comment, definitely subscribe. I'll be making more of these. And I'll be back soon about something, girl. I already know it. Talk to y'all later. Bye.